Now let's keep the ball rolling with another episode. In the previous episode, we spoke with Janine Jacob and she spoke about the ultimate goal. I believe as leaders, we need to know the game that we are playing. And in this episode, as I promised, I'll be speaking with Alysia Lee Asp, who's the CEO of Soulwell, located right here in Shanghai. And she's gonna answer a very, very powerful question that if you have the answer to this question, 80% of your problems and struggles are already solved. So I really love to know what you think about this. Just comment below and let's have that conversation. But first, make sure you enjoy this episode. This is Dino Delples, your high performance coach, and it's time to level up. Bless the love and respect, champion. Now, welcome to a wonderful episode. And today we'll be leveling up with Alysia Lee Asp. Okay, and just to give you a quick introduction of who Alysia Lee Asp is, she is the creator and founder of the Soulwell Creative Wellness Studio, as well as an international creative coach and consultant, an award-winning entrepreneur, and a national award-winning art educator. Now, I just want to say welcome, Alysia, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And before I ask the first question, I understand that you are packed with courage. You know, throughout listening to your story and how you started from ninth grade, you decided who you wanted to be and what you wanted to be.
Yes.
And you became that. Yeah, after becoming that, things went haywire and you went full feet into becoming an entrepreneur. After doing that, things went haywire. Then you travel across the entire world and end up in the East, you know, and taking over an entire school. Yes. Things went haywire again, and that pushed you all the way to China, you know, doing more or less the same thing that you've done, you know, teaching, creating, inspiring, and now creating your own business here in Shanghai. Now, this get me curious. What is a question that I haven't asked that you think everyone needs to know the answer to?
What motivates you? But really, honestly motivates you. You got to be honest with yourself. What really motivates you when it really comes down to it? If you answer that question, you can pretty much get your mind to do whatever you need it to do because you can motivate yourself.
Oh, wow. That's powerful. Wow. And it's so funny, when I asked the question, I was like, what question is she gonna ask? And when you ask it, it really hit me here, to be honest. You know, if I must say, and I really hope that that question hit whoever's listening. Yeah, because that's a powerful question.
You think about the great leaders in history, and I've studied them. I actually studied them when I was a kid. I felt a calling to help people when I got my first calling when I was under 5, to be honest. And I started studying all the leaders. You know, I've studied Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. and Mother Teresa, and I've read books and studied them. And when it all comes down to it, they were all motivated. They had a passion. That motivation is your passion. And then once you have that, you know, that's what keeps me going at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Passion.
Yeah, that's where the fire lies. Yeah. That's where the flame is. Well, Alysia, really appreciate the wisdom that you brought and you shared, and it was fire. This session was really fire. And so I'll ask for those for those who would like to, you know, get in touch with you and to work with you and learn more about what you're up to steal some of that courageous spark that you just have flowing with you. If this was Dragon Ball Z, I would have literally see that flame of energy around me right now. So what
Tai Chi. It's Tai Chi right to you.
Now that's a wrap, and that was fire. Okay, if you want the full episode to this episode, please go ahead and just listen all the way to the end. And in the next episode, I'm gonna have a really interesting conversation with Terrence H. Clark, where he's gonna tell you what do you really need before you take that step into transitioning from your usual 9-to-5 job into becoming a full-fledged entrepreneur. These are evergreen advice, so I want you to listen carefully and tell me what do you think. But first, listen all the way to the end and grab the gift that I have for you. Peace. Blessed love and respect, champion. Now, this is your high performance coach here, and I want to thank you for showing up today. Not for me, but showing up for yourself. Because every episode of this show is designed to help you get one step closer in the direction of becoming an even higher performing leader. Living in and from your fullest potential in whatever you do, for those you love and for those that you serve. And we are here to help you every step of the way. Now, if you're listening to this show, I believe it's because you are ready to take your performance to another level. And that is why I've created this show as a program in my high performance leader coaching ecosystem to help you master these high performance habits with accountability, structure, and guidance from me as your coach. And it is free for you today as my listener. Join my high performance leader coaching ecosystem right now. Go to levelupwithdino.com. Again, go to levelupwithdino.com. And Dino is spelled D-E-A-N-O. And if you're listening to this in China or you're watching an episode on YouTube, just click the link in the description below. And remember, it is time for you to level up.